Yeah, we got it bumping.
You need to disconnect that cable, cause if you want the truth, we at the round table. We give it real when the mothers ain't able. That's what it is when we at the round table.
Hey, what's going on, my good people? Say we riding, baby.
We riding, baby.
Of course we are.
Yeah, you know. Y'all know we had to come about that 911 call. Had to.
No doubt.
We didn't pull John away from his.
I was on a domino table.
I was on a domino table to get me some money.
That's right. I ain't even mad. Can't even be mad, man. What's going on, good people? We got Kia in here. I see my smoke sisters that fell through. The Angel in here. Flower Bloom. Yeah, y'all, this a whole mess. This 911 call is a mess. And and boss was like, yeah, we got to bring it to the people.
Yeah,
we got to bring it to the people.
We got to. No damn doubt about it.
No
man.
doubt.
You got
No
an
doubt.
obligation, man. You know.
What is
Salute
up?
everybody in the building, man. Appreciate y'all for sliding through on a late night tip. What's up, Miss T? Kia? What's up, Kia? What's up, baby?
I know, right? Raphael said, we back. What up? What up? Yeah, we in here, man. Overthoughts, I see you, baby. Tish in the building. Fire Mama.
Yeah, Brownstone, Drama Free, Kia Thompson, King Ty, Flower Bloom, The Angel, G.A., Sweet P, Miss Sweets, Miss Fire Mama, Miss T, Lovely Javon, T.H.
In
Wow.
here. They
Hey.
in here riding. We riding, and it's late. On the late
For
night.
real.
Y'all could have been doing something else. We appreciate y'all.
For real. This boy said you gotta work, right? I like, man, don't worry about it. I'm the man in charge tomorrow. Fuck all that. We going live, baby.
We like, come on, let's ride then, you know. But yeah, I mean, at this point, have y'all heard the 911 call?
Yeah, type of one. If you heard the 911 call that was just released, let's see how many of y'all heard that 911 call.
See where
For the
y'all at
two
with
if you didn't. For the two if you didn't. We want to know. We want to know.
Oh,
Sovereign said no.
Look at this. Miss Justice said 2. She didn't hear it. Tiffany Best, 2. She didn't hear it. Letitia Williams, 2. Miss T, 2. Dominique, 2.
Oh, okay.
Transborn, 2. Raphael, not yet, 2. Drama Free, 2. Mabel Brown, 2. Kenny Boyd, no. Sharon, no. The Angel, no. Lovely Javon, no. Okay.
Shamina said 54 put it out. I heard it there. So if you want to hear it all the way through, you can go listen to it over there. Because what we're gonna do right here at the round table is we're gonna be stopping and starting. We got to break this shit down because this was a whole mess. This was a mess.
No doubt.
But I do feel like we learned a lot from it because I actually am using that to build the timeline. So a lot of details came out in it, but you know, we want to bring it to the people. We want to talk to y'all about it.
Oh yeah.
Shavina said a mess. I know, man. It was a mess.
Hey, I just want to know how many of y'all thought that was a man talking.
Oh yeah. Thank you, boss, for bringing that up. Now
I was waiting on the female. I was waiting on the female to get on the line. I was like, wait,
me too.
that's her.
Me too. How many of y'all thought that was a man? Just type of 1. For the ones that heard it, how many of y'all thought that was a man on the phone?
Yeah, cause Shia said sound like Dejanay. Y'all play too much.
I ain't gonna lie. I was like, is that James? James, is that you? I was like,
See now, you done fucked up. You know that, don't you?
Oh, shoot. Y'all play too much. Nita said, that's not a man. Y'all crazy. Blues Clues. Yep. So before we get started with this 911 call, y'all all know this lady right here. She the one made the call. Y'all don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh.
She must have been in a pageant.
I don't know what was going on. I don't even know.
The blue
pageant. This is who made the call. Okay. And this is who you're going to hear on this 911 call. And, you know, if you've been at the other roundtables, you know, we've broken down a lot of the details. And what we learned was that Blues Clues lives across the street from James. So, you know, she got front row seat.
That's that 1702 address.
Yep. So before we get into this 911 call, I just wanted y'all to understand who was making the call and where she at. She's
even pointing at the house. Check that out.
That. So this is who's making the call. Okay.
We got blue hearts in the goddamn chat.
Y'all play too much. Y'all play too much. I ain't gonna be playing with y'all tonight. Okay, wait. Favorite color I see. Yeah. Queen, yep. It's got to be her favorite color. Got to be.
Oh, no doubt.
Okay, so yeah. So let's go ahead and get into this, man.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Let's go ahead and get into it. So
this was a call that was placed on what day of the week?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Okay.
Wednesday, July the 19th.
July the 19th.
Okay, so Alicia goes missing Sunday.
16th, yes.
Uh-huh. Okay.
It wasn't reported until Wednesday the 19th.
Right.
Y'all just remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So, yep, the 19th is when this call was made. So, like I said, we're going to do a lot of stopping, starting, you know, just to get a clear understanding on what's being said. Like I said, you want to hear it all the way through? I got it. Gone over there. You can hear it all the way through. But right here, yeah, we got to break it down. We got to break this all the way down. So I'm gonna need y'all to pay attention.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. What's going on, Joyce?
Everybody busting down the doors tonight. Much love to you.
Yeah. What's up, Curly? La Diva. Let's go.
All right. Yeah. So we got it. Okay.
Yeah. We got a lot of details. And once again, listen carefully to the call. And you'll pick up exactly some signals out of this call at the same time.
Shia, you stupid. Shia play too much. Okay, so yeah, we about to get into it. So yeah, pay attention. And like I said, we're gonna stop and start just so as a unit we can wrap our minds around what's being said to us, what's being told to us. Okay, so yeah, let's get it. Let's ride.
Police fire, you're a medic.
Police, honey.
Police, honey.
I'm trying to get a wilderness check on my cousin, honey, because she's been gone for quite a while.
Okay, and does she?
She comes up here, have her location, and it's giving me her. She was talking to this guy that lives across the street.
Okay.
And it's saying that she was there.
And tell me why we're doing a wellness check on her.
My cousin, first, she's talking to this guy, honey, and he just got out of a relationship, I know. And she don't even live up here. She lives like going towards Fayetteville.
Okay, so wait a minute. She said she's talking to this guy and he just got out of a relationship. Y'all play too much. Say she sound like a trans. Y'all ain't right.
That's what I was about to say. You see what Squeak put up there?
Y'all play too much.
That's what I swear. When I heard it, I said, wait a minute.
And then
God
why
ain't
she
make no
kept you?
woman who talk like that.
That sounds very familiar, you know.
And I think, and overthoughts, I'm with you. When I kept saying, I kept hearing her say honey. And I'm like, wait, what? Like,
Right.
why she keep saying that?
She said it 3 times.
She was flirting.
Casamina don't come in here starring came through like a ninja. And she sounded like she smoked a carton of cigarettes.
And 4 shots of whiskey.
That's it.
Casamina.
And that's the thing. Like, she kept using the word honey, and I'm like, what? Why does she keep saying that? I don't know. It just felt weird. But she said that this is the ex, and it's a mess. This is just a whole mess, y'all. Y'all done threw me off with that whole trans thing. So let's hear what else she got. Let's hear what else she got.
And her and the guy has been talking, just a couple months they've been talking. But the girl that he was with, he's been with her like 15 years. And when I was coming home on Saturday, she came up here on Friday. We were all supposed to meet up on Sunday to go to a comedy show up here in Charlotte.
Okay.
The 85,000. She paid for tickets, and we all paid for tickets. Okay, she did.
Okay, so remember we was talking about that Bojangles. So they were supposed to go to the comedy show on Sunday. So what we learned was that Alicia got there on Friday, and then they were supposed to go to the concert. They had tickets, everything. She said they already had the tickets. Y'all play too much. Felder, yep, this is the girl in the blue. And she and Joyce, that's what I was saying too, because John, remember we was trying to figure out like how long they had been together.
Right.
But we clearly hear her say they've been together a couple months.
Couple of months, right. I was wondering how Mecklenburg police comes out through the news article that said that they had known each other for at least a year. And now we hear Miss Blue say they've only been talking to each other for a couple of months.
Yeah, Fire Mama, I was thinking that too. So when did they go to the mall? I was thinking Saturday. But yeah, we need that timestamp on the mall.
Yeah.
We definitely do.
Together.
Netta, you stupid. Okay, come on, y'all. Let's continue.
Didn't show up at the comedy show. When I got back home, her car was still parked in his yard. And this is my first cousin. She's kind of outgoing. She don't fit like that.
Right.
And once her car was parked in the yard, I thought that was funny with her, not showing up. Now this was Sunday.
Okay.
Okay, so Sunday they were supposed to go to the comedy show. She said when they went, that's what I took from that. That Blue's Clues went. But when they got back, she said the car was still parked there in his driveway.
Right.
Am I understanding that correctly?
I picked up on that too.
Yeah, and I just don't know what time the comedy show ended.
Yeah, that's a good question. But she said the car was still parked there when she got back.
Right.
Okay.
Saturday when I came home, I was coming home from where we're actually from, because we all actually not from Charlotte, but I live here. I've been living here 9 years. And when I came home, it was this car pulling out, and it was like trying to run and hit me like head on. It was kind of driving real aggressive. And I had to hurry up and back in my yard to not get hit. So, that just seemed funny, and I don't have a problem with everybody, So I was like, but I do know his ex-girlfriend knows that is my cousin.
Okay, so y'all listen. She said, so on Saturday, think about this. She said on Saturday, that a car was coming toward her, like pulled out of James' driveway, like coming reckless her way. So much so that she had to hurry up and back up in her driveway. So she's making it sound like I don't know why that girl would be coming at me like that, but she's speaking about the ex, right?
Right. And you know what? I'm thinking now, whatever happened Saturday, is that the reason they didn't show up to the comedy show on Sunday?
See, that's what I'm thinking. That whatever happened on Saturday, what if the ex popped up? You understand what I'm saying? Then caused the ruckus. And she didn't left, and James and Alicia still at it. You understand what I mean? They still kind of going back and forth about it.
Yeah, because it's kind of putting another person there that's unknown there on that Saturday.
Yep.
Just like the person who wanted to get things out of Alicia's car.
Bingo.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the person who was going in and out of the house after the police were there, taking stuff out of James's house. Who is this mysterious person? Could this be the ex-girlfriend?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
As we listen to this,
I was gonna say we gonna get into it.
Do it sound like somebody is trying to either create a narrative or a timeline on this phone call?
Yeah, she sure hell did.
That's what it sounds like to me.
She helped me build the timeline. I was like, okay, then thank you, Blues Clues. You know, but she's definitely creating this timeline, which they need that though. You know what I mean? So,
right.
I mean, they need it.
Yes, they do, but of course, we've been a part of true crime for a minute, and sometimes the people who speak the loudest, and I'm just shut up right there. There. I think y'all can figure out where I'm going with this.
And then she also, Chef, I saw you said that she said that they had just got out of a 15-year relationship. So don't forget that part. That whoever this girl is, which we know who she is, and we're gonna show it to you.
Oh yeah, we're gonna show it to you.
We're gonna get to it. But she said that they had got out of a 15-year relationship. And I think for me, it sounded a little weird coming from her because I'm like, how you know all of this?
That's it right there.
So let's continue.
Oh God, honey. What?
Just tell me how old is she?
About she'll be 40 on her birthday in September. September she'll be 40.
Okay, black. Is she black, white, Hispanic, or Asian?
Black.
About how tall?
She's about 5'3", about my height, 5'3". We about the same height.
Okay. Can you tell is her hair in braids, dreadlocks, anything like that?
No, she wears like the wigs, the lace wig. She might have like a bob in or something like that.
Okay.
She don't have braids in right now. She do have a lace wig in, I know.
Okay.
And she's got like body enchantment, so she's real curvy. You know, she had a butt done and all that.
Okay.
Okay, wait a minute, y'all.
Whoa.
Wait a minute. Why did she make it a point to say she had work done to her body?
Sound like jealousy to me.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Sound like jealousy to me.
That was extra. Read all about it.
And it was like, why are you telling them about her having her ass done? Like, what does that have to do with anything? I guess that was my question. What does that have to do with anything?
Well, you know, I was just trying to give him a description. That's the way she sounds.
I mean, but she could have left it at, she's curvy.
That's
you
all.
understand what I'm saying?
That's all.
She could have left it at that. But yeah, let's hear what else she got to say.
So she could have said she's got a very nice shape, very voluptuous.
Absolutely.
Something to describe a woman, No, she went specific on that.
Yeah, that
A
was
lot of information.
It was. It was. And I had it was. And I had no idea. I'm like, what does that have to do with anything? You know, so that kind of threw me a little bit. What's going on, Hot Toddy? What's going on, baby? I see 513 in the building.
Too much information.
Brown Sugar said you thought that was a man. Yeah, but it definitely was. But let's continue. Let's continue.
And, how much do you think she weighs?
She got to probably weigh about, I want to say between 185 to 190.
And you said she has body enhancements?
She has, yeah, she's got a real big butt. She got her butt done, and, you know, she's flat stomach, and, you know, she's real curvy. So,
okay.
You know.
I don't know why that just bothers me about this call. Listen, they just, man, listen. What does, yeah, I don't know, y'all. I don't know.
Well, you know what she was looking at, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Queen, okay, I see you.
Her name ain't Tammy, man. Her name is Tommy.
Y'all play too much. E-King, we can say much love to you, baby. Say his or her tone of voice didn't sound too concerned to me. She was more interested in telling her business as though it was a storyline being
there you go.
Bingo. Bingo. Exactly.
I feel the same way.
Yeah, for real.
You said it right there.
Oh, man. Okay, let's see what else she got.
Okay, you haven't seen or heard from her since when?
No, she normally call. I talk to her all the time on the regular, and I got her location and everything. And so I seen them leaving out. I guess they were going to get them something to eat, but this is before, you know, this was earlier Sunday morning when I was on my way out.
Yeah, I paused that.
Yeah, no, you good, baby.
She said, I seen her location.
Mm-hmm.
Is that weird? To me, that's weird as hell. Now, at this point, I don't know what's going through her mind. I don't know if she's thinking my cousin is missing. I wonder where my cousin is. But at this point, she's telling the story from point A to point B. She's saying she's seen her location. So at that point that she's seeing her location, why are you watching her location at that point? Think about what I'm saying now. You're watching her location before you decide to report her missing. So why are you watching her? You knew. All right, I'm gonna leave it.
Because I'm with, but here's the thing though, boss. I'm with IRS. You know, people share their locations with family all the time. So, I don't really feel no kind of way about that. You understand what I'm saying? Because I know that happens.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. Can't deny that. I just don't feel like their relationship, Blue's Clues and Alicia relationship was that close where she would send her a location. Now maybe so because Blue's Clues is the one who actually introduced her to James. That's what we have found.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if she felt like she needed to share her location with Blue's Clues, she feels some kind of way about this dude in the first place. Right?
Oh, okay. I see what you. Okay.
All right. That's all I'm saying. It's just something weird about it.
And then we know that she's almost 2 hours away from her home. Alicia, you understand what I'm saying? So maybe, you know, because now she out there, she across the street from Blue.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hit play, bud. Let's go.
Out the church. And I seen them leaving out, but I didn't. Then she came back when I got off church. I seen her car parked back there.
Okay, wait a minute. We might need to back up because she said that when she went to church, didn't she say she seen she seen the car that morning she went to church. We might not, we might have to back up a little bit. Hold up. Let's see.
You know, this was earlier Sunday morning when I talked to her all the time on the regular, and I got her location and everything. And so I seen them leaving out. I guess they were going to get them something to eat, but this is before, you know, this was earlier Sunday morning when I was on my way out to church.
Okay, so it sounded like she said when she headed out to church, and usually church, what? We leaving out, what, about 10? 10:30, 11?
Yeah.
You know, she said that she saw them leaving. And she's and I mean, she kind of put it out there like, you know, maybe they was going to get something to eat. But she said she saw them leave.
Mm-hmm. She saw them leave.
Right. Okay. Just checking. Let's see.
And I seen them leaving out. But I didn't. Then she came back when I got off church. I seen her car parked back there.
So she assumed they came back because she seen the car when she got out of church. Church let out.
I seen them come back. She said, I seen them come back. You hit the rewind button a little bit. She said, I seen them come back.
Okay, let's see.
Sunday morning when I was on my way out to church. And I seen them leaving out. But I didn't. Then she came back when I got off church. I seen her car parked back there.
She didn't say. She just said then they came back. Not that she seen them come back. She assumed that they was back because when she got back from church, the car was there. That's what I took that to mean.
Okay.
Do we need to run it back?
One more time.
Yeah, one more again.
Okay, let's come back, son.
When?
No, she normally call. I talk to her all the time on the regular, and I got her location and everything. And so I seen them leaving out. I guess they were going to get them something to eat. But this is before, you know, this was earlier Sunday morning when I was on my way out to church. And I seen them leaving out. But I didn't. Then she came back when I got off church. I seen her car parked back there.
Okay.
You heard her? She said, and then she came back. Then he said, I seen her car out there. So either he seen her come back or he just noticed that her car was back. One of the two.
Or she assumed she came back.
Yeah, and that's what it sounded like to me, that she assumed they came back because when she got out of church, the car was there. Right. The car that she saw them leave in earlier that morning before church.
Right.
Okay.
Because everything is specified on the car.
Right. Okay. Lil Gold said that's exactly what she's saying. Ms. V said she didn't see them return. She saw the car in the drive. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And she runs her own business. So she has to, be back to work to get to her office, so she do run her own business. And the office people are called in because she has not showed up at work. That's what scared me. I thought she had went back home.
Okay.
And her car left. Her car was there all day Sunday after they got back from wherever they went earlier. Him and her. Her car was parked there all day Sunday. Like I said, Sunday night was when the comedy show was downtown at the Bojangles Coliseum, and she didn't show up for that. And Monday, her car was still parked there.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. Yeah.
I was about to say.
let me just address the chat. I'm sorry, y'all. I keep saying that's what the fuck it sounds like to me. I'm sorry. So let's go back. I mean her. I'm sorry. Go ahead, y'all.
Nah, go ahead, John, because John was about to stop the tape.
No, I was about to say, how does she know? The people at the office say that she wasn't there. I mean, damn.
She did. Yeah, she did say that.
I definitely don't believe that they would call her. They called somebody. They called somebody, but do you believe that they would actually call her?
Right. Play that part back. That when she gets to that Monday to try to describe what Monday was
Right.
for her.
Right. Yep. We could run that back. But understand this. She said that car was there all day on Sunday. So from the time she got home from church, that car was there. They left. Remember, they went to the show. Alicia and James didn't make it. Blue went on to the show. And when she got back, the car was still there, which is why she's saying the car was there all day on Sunday. So let's go back. Y'all said go back. I don't know how far. How far y'all talking?
About a couple of seconds, give or take, when she's describing the people from the office.
Okay, let's see if
it should be a pinch.
Got back from wherever they went earlier. Him and her. Her car was parked there all day Sunday. Like I said, Sunday night was when the comedy show was downtown.
A little bit further back.
At the Bojangles Coliseum, and she didn't show up for that. And Monday, her car was still parked there. And I know she goes to work because she run a business. So that was kind of awkward, but I said maybe, somebody you in love, you staying over or whatever. But
was that far enough, John?
Let me see if I can hit it. We tried there.
And because she has not showed up at work.
Back some more.
That's what scared me. I thought she had went back home.
Okay.
And she runs her own business. So she has to, be back to work to get to her office, because she do run her own business. And the office people are calling because she has not showed up at work.
That's the part. The office people are calling because she has not showed up at work.
Right.
How you know that? Calling who?
Yeah, that's the question. Who did they call?
Calling who? Her?
Right. Or maybe they was calling people down there and family from down there was trying to call her. Like, hey, because we know she was coming up your way. Is she still up there? Because she ain't made it back to work come Monday.
Right. Monday. You figure now. This is Monday. Office people are calling because she hadn't shown up to work.
Right.
Keep that in mind. Just keep it in mind as we get to Wednesday.
And she said that she didn't think nothing about it. She like, at first she was like, well, maybe she went on back home. But then now she's saying Monday, people are calling saying that she didn't make it to work. Right.
Now, this is after her also knowing that they didn't make the show.
Yeah.
So
wouldn't she have been concerned then?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not 100% on Sunday, but definitely on Monday when the jobs start calling. So why wait till Wednesday?
Yeah.
That don't make sense.
And I think she gonna tell her, she gonna get into it. So Monday she's concerned because Alicia didn't make it to work. So let's see where she go from there.
Mm-hmm.
Scared me. I thought she had went back home.
Okay.
And her car left. Her car was there all day Sunday after they got back from wherever they went earlier. Him and her. Her car was parked there all day Sunday. Like I said, Sunday night was when the comedy show was downtown at the Bojangles Coliseum, and she didn't show up for that. And Monday, her car was still parked there. And I know she goes to work because she run a business. So that was kind of awkward, but I said maybe, somebody you in love, you staying over or whatever. But come to find out, when her car left, it was wee hours that Monday morning. It was after 12 a.m.
Now, I just want to make sure that we understand. If you listen to the conversation, I really believe it meant the wee hours of Tuesday morning.
Yeah. So she mean after midnight Monday, like going into Tuesday.
Right. So, because that can confuse you if you're not paying attention.
Yeah.
Right. Mac and you stupid said her nosy ass. Y'all. but yeah. So she's saying the wee hours of the morning after midnight, she noticed the car is gone. Okay, so don't forget, y'all. She's talking about Monday going into Tuesday.
Right.
Okay.
And I came out because I don't smoke cigarettes in my house. So when I came out and looked across the street, her car was gone. So I said she must have went on back home. You know, that's what I was thinking. But they're saying she never showed back up at home. And now today is Wednesday.
Okay.
And she's not back at home. I'm calling his phone because he normally picks up his phone. And she's never a person to not pick up his phone.
Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. How she got his number? Why does she have James' number? Does that seem odd to anybody else? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But it just seemed odd that she was like, look, I tried to call his phone. And he wouldn't answer. Like, why you got his number?
Right. And of course, she didn't call till Wednesday. Like, if you knew they was calling looking for her job was calling looking for her on what it was Monday.
Yep, the 17th.
You didn't call until Wednesday. Make that make sense?
Yeah. It didn't even call to say, how come y'all never made it to the show?
Right.
For real.
Yep.
How come y'all didn't make it to the show? What happened? I know y'all in love and maybe wanted to spend some extra time, whatever like that, but y'all miss y'all.
And don't get me wrong, that happens. Don't act like ain't none of y'all ever laid up and was supposed to be at work. You understand what I'm saying? It happens. So maybe that's what she was thinking. I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, child.
Yeah, but you was wondering on Sunday why she didn't come to the show. And then Monday, you find out that she ain't show up to work. And that's unlike her.
Yeah.
Why wait till Wednesday? And there's no way in hell, if I know my folk and they didn't show up to a show and they didn't go to work when they got their own business, they didn't, pimp, something ain't right.
Something wrong.
Man. Something
wrong.
Especially when you talk to someone on the regular.
Because she said that when she went out to smoke, she noticed that the car was gone. And that's when she assumed, like, oh, well, maybe she went back home, And then come Monday, the co-workers, ain't nobody heard from her. And then, I don't know what took her so long to call them. I don't know.
Think about it. If the co-workers call and say she didn't make it to work, and they know that's not like her.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me somebody that's not family know that's not like her and you don't? Get the fuck out of here.
Marva says she knew he had a crazy ex. Why would you set her up with him? I asked the same question. Same question. But yeah, let's continue.
Her business.
Okay.
Nobody's picking up the phone. No answer is going straight to voicemails. I went over and knocked on his door. I can hear his dog in there because he has dogs and she has dogs. And then her best friend back at home said that she went to her house and there's no sign of her even being there because she has two vehicles. But her Mercedes is gone. She has a 2023 Mercedes.
Okay, so a friend back home where Alicia lives went to her house and basically said, look, she's not here.
Right.
She wasn't there either. And Blue said she went over there and knocked on the door. So I give her credit for that, y'all. Okay, we give her some credit for that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, give her a check mark, at least one for now.
At least one. She went over there and knocked on the door. But what was crazy is, like, she said that she heard the dogs. So, I mean, but nobody answered the door.
Of course, this nigga was somewhere swallowing a whole bunch of fucking Tylenol somewhere. That's what the fuck he was doing.
I don't know. I wonder what time that was.
Right.
Like, exactly what time did she go over there and knock on the door?
Now you're getting it, because that's what I wondered.
Now, the next question would be, of course, because we also know they put out in the news, and they put it out late, that they sent someone to her house because her dogs was home alone. I wonder what day and what time that was.
Wait a minute, they sent somebody to who house?
To Alicia's house.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
They sent law enforcement to her house because I think it was, I don't know if it was her father. I can't remember who it was, but it was a family member who said she had dogs in the house by themselves and they haven't seen her. So they sent them to check her house. And I definitely believe it was before the 19th.
That Rich said, "Nah, she all yellow flags." Y'all crazy. Okay, well, let's see.
Okay, and she okay, and where is that at? In Fayetteville?
Yeah, this is close to Fayetteville. It's like 30 minutes from Fayetteville. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
This is just not her. It's kind of strange.
Okay.
And what frightened me, because I know that she just started talking to this guy, but I know that he has his girlfriend, and I think she's kind of crazy a little bit, So.
Okay, wait. So we were led to believe that she set them up. She set up this whole relationship with Alicia and James. But now you're telling us that he has a crazy ex. If you knew that, why? I mean, don't set me up with nobody with no crazy ex. I don't know. Now they make me question, did she really set him up? Or did she actually set him up knowing that he had a crazy girlfriend, an ex-girlfriend or ex-wife or whatever? I don't know.
No, it's a good question. It's a very good question. Is there means and motive here? What family member would do that already knowing that someone is already in a relationship with someone else?
Now,
why would you do that?
The bigger question to me is, if she put out some type of paperwork to keep him away from her because he's crazy, then why are you stalking a crazy person?
Right.
Help me make that make sense.
Wait a minute. JL said, she said crazy girlfriend, not ex. Oh, we need to run that back. We need to run it back. Hold up. Let's see. Let's run it back.
Okay.
This is just not her. It's kind of strange. And what frightened me, because I know that she just started talking to this guy, but I know that he has his girlfriend, and I think she's kind of crazy a little bit,
You're right.
Man. Hold on. Before we even jump to conclusion, you gotta remember, she said in the interview, he told her he wasn't married. He said he had a girlfriend, so she's assuming that girl is his girlfriend, not his wife. You remember that interview?
Yeah. Okay.
So that's why she is addressing her as the crazy ex or the crazy girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, because he told her, "I'm not married." Remember that?
Right. But like in this call, she said he got a girlfriend. Did you hear it?
Yeah.
She's referring to her not as an ex.
But we know who. It's only one.
Yeah,
we're gonna get to it.
we're gonna get to it. Let's get through this call.
Get to it.
Okay.
So, I tried to warn her about that, but she was still over to the guy's house. But this is where the girlfriend used to live.
Wait, I was wondering what did she say right there? Because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. When I first heard it, it sounded like she was killed over there. Did y'all hear that? I don't think that's what she said, but we got to run that back.
Yeah.
What she just say right there?
Yep.
Watch this.
It what frightened me because I know that she just started talking to this guy, but I know that he has this girlfriend, and I think she's kind of crazy a little bit, you know. So I tried to warn her about that, but she was still over to the guy's house. But this is where
Did she say she was still over at the guy? Oh, maybe she said still instead of killed over at the guy's house, because that's what it sounded like at first. Oh God, I hope I ain't. So she's talking about the crazy ex, and then she's basically saying, "Look, I tried to warn Alicia." So then it makes me question whether she really set them up, or was this a situation where he just seen her, you know, or tried to holler at her outside her cousin's house. She didn't went to visit her peoples. I don't know. Squeak, it sounded like kill to me too, but I don't think that's what she said, because now it sounded like she said steal, like STILL.
Right.
Let's run it back.
started talking to this guy, but I know that he has this girlfriend, and I think she's kind of crazy a little bit, you know. So I tried to warn her about that, but she was still over to the guy's house. But this is where the girlfriend used to live for 15 years.
Okay, wait. So yeah, it sounded like she said still. Oh yeah, fire mama. Yeah, she was still over at the guy's house, and she basically is saying, "Look, I tried to tell her about this ex-girlfriend or ex-wife or whatever, and Alicia went on about her business and was still messing with it." But another thing that struck me as odd was she was like, "Look, like this girl lived over there for 15 years or lived with him for 15 years." Ain't that what she just said?
Yeah.
Mara, I'm with you. Common law might have been common law wife.
That's a possibility.
Okay.
Definitely a possibility.
Okay. All right.
No. Okay, so she dated the male that he has a crazy ex-girlfriend?
Yes, and him and that girl they the same age, her and the same age.
Okay.
And she's from Charlotte though. She lives up here, but I know she had been riding through and kind of stalking his house. So I don't know if like she seen her car finally up there. You know what I mean? Or
yeah.
What the deal is, but
Okay. So she knows that this girlfriend of his is from there. Like she just seems to know a lot about this girl. I don't understand that.
Yeah.
And you know, if a woman knows this much about a man, what that tells you about that woman. Don't it sound like she was interested in him?
Because she know a lot.
A lot.
But here's the thing, because don't forget their family. What if it was a situation where Alicia was getting the information and sharing it with her?
That's a possibility. You're right. I can't deny that. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe she's just repeating what she's been told. I don't know.
Got a point. Great point.
Yeah, but
Miss V said it was bumping. Stop it, I say.
Carrie said, I think she was talking about herself. Miss T, you right. Say he lives across the street. So she was watching. She definitely was watching.
I mean, certain details you can't get from just watching them.
Yeah.
Like time frames and shit, like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she just gave a lot of little details about this girlfriend.
Right.
And I'm just that I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see what else she got.
You know, it just everything's been moving kind of funny. I
Okay,
didn't want to call the police.
is anybody under the influence of any drugs or alcohol?
No, not that I know of, baby. I don't know what they're doing. I don't.
Wait a minute. Why he asked her that? Because she sounded like she was high. Why he say that? like she trying to make a missing person report. Like,
Hey, I asked that same question. Like, that don't even fit in this questioning.
I don't even know why he asked that. Like, I don't know. She's like, no. Okay, well,
Would have been messed up if she would have said, "Yeah, me."
yeah, really. Oh my God. Okay, let's see what else she got.
Do you know if anybody would have any weapons?
No,
Okay.
not that I know of. But he's a retired from the military.
Okay, so he retired from the military?
Uh-oh.
Interesting. And that's what I'm saying. See, she know a lot. She girlfriend know a lot.
Got a dossier on James.
Oh, for real. She ran a background check. Sound like, yeah, no. But she said that he ex-military. So if he's ex-military, I mean, I would think. I mean, would you think that he would have guns over there? Is that why she put that little tidbit out there?
But she said that in a sense like he didn't have guns when he asked that question, because he asked, do they got, do you think they got weapons? Like, well, no, I don't think so. He's an ex-military. That's all the reason to think that he do got guns.
And then don't forget about the one little tidbit they found the shell casing.
Right.
Outside the house. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Let's see what else she got.
You sure they're not on a whirlwind vacation somewhere?
Baby, they supposed to be going on a cruise, but the cruise is not supposed to happen until August. That's what I said. I knew the cruise didn't happen yet.
Okay.
That's the only thing I'm saying, because she would have told me.
Okay.
Oh God, honey, I feel so upset. Lord have mercy.
I understand, hon. Take your time, hon.
It's just I just didn't want to wait too late and something's going on.
I understand. Hold on, I need.
And they both have Emma got the little puppies in there. I knocked on the door, like I said, but I ain't going back over there, baby. I don't know what's going on. But I knocked on that door, but I can hear his little. I know he got two small dogs,
Okay.
And I can hear them in the house, and so I'm.
Did you want to see police when they come out or no?
You said, did I want to what?
Did you want to talk to them when they come out?
Oh, no. I mean, it's fine if I talk to them or not. I just wanted to make sure, just to get a wellness check on what's going on there.
Gotcha. And
you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
But if they need to talk to me, that'll be fine.
Gotcha. Okay, so I ended the call for service, okay, and police will be out and do a wellness check as soon as possible. If anything changes, give us a call back. Hopefully they're on a whirlwind cruise and you can just be mad
Girl, I swear I hope they are. There's so much going on, and I'm like,
Did she say girl?
Yep.
Girl.
Yep.
Oh, man.
5 honey, 1 baby, and now we got girl.
Yeah.
And those words, and that's why I said, let me listen to that again. And once again, I really didn't think it was a woman on the phone. You really had to listen to actually feel that from the choice of words that were used.
Right. Yeah.
And then all this business being put out there, almost like scrambled eggs. It's a little bit of this, a little bit of that. She volunteered more so than, they walked through any kind of questions and answers. Know what she had on when you last saw her?
Right.
I was expecting, traditional questions. What does she look like? What was she wearing? What time did you see her? Damn.
Hey, 54, can you do me a favor and rewind it back to the point where he asked him a question and his response was, no, he asked him about, are you sure they didn't go on a whirlwind vacation? Can you go back to that point? I want y'all to listen to her response when he asked that question and tell me what crossed your mind.
Lovely said maybe Alicia wanted to meet the guy and the cousin told her about Nutty May, but Alicia didn't care. It happens. And you're right. It does. It happens.
I mean,
I definitely agree with that.
She knew about a cruise that was happening the next month. We're still in July, though.
Right.
Next month, she knows this woman's itinerary. Oh, they going on a cruise. That hadn't happened yet. Because she told me. I'm like,
right.
Okay.
Yeah, she know a lot. I mean, but again, they family, So, I mean, I get it. I get that. Boss, you said go back how far?
I can't remember exactly how long it is, but it's when
Let me see where you are. I think
it's when the 911 operator asked him, "Are you sure they didn't go on a world something cruise?"
I got it.
I just want you to listen to her response because I know what I got from that response.
I think I got it.
Cruise didn't happen yet.
Okay.
Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more.
Yeah.
No, not that I know of. But he's a retired from the military.
Okay, you fine right here.
You sure they're not on a whirlwind vacation somewhere?
Baby, they supposed to be going on a cruise, but the cruise is not supposed to happen until August. That's what I said. I knew the cruise didn't happen yet.
Okay.
Stop right there. He said, we heard his response, but then he said, that's what I said. Nigga, you never said that in this conversation. To me, you thinking 10 steps ahead to me. Why did he respond like that? For one, goes back to what you said. You know too much about what they going on. Okay, cool. That's a possibility. But when he said, that's what I said, to me, that was responding in a defense. He's in a defense mode right now because of what he just asked him. This guy who's the operator don't know nothing about a vacation or a trip they supposed to take. But his response, I want you to just think about what I'm saying. His response was, that's what I... No, the fuck you didn't... Excuse me, I'm sorry. No, you did not say that. You didn't say nothing. Why did he respond like that? I know it means you might be like, Blake, what are you trying to get at? He's in defense mode right now because he knows more than what he's telling us to. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I took from it. I just want to stop it there. Whether y'all feel me or not, he knows more.
The 911 operator?
No.
You keep saying he. You talking about?
I'm sorry, man. Now I understand. This dude he sound like a man. I'm sorry.
There you go. Thank you, boss. Because I know my ears work.
Just call her Blue. Call her Blue.
Blue knows more. She knows more. That's why she responded that way. Because when the operator asked something about a cruise, now she's thinking like, oh, wait a minute. What you know about a cruise? that scared her. It scared her. So she got in defense mode. Say, that's what I said. No, you didn't, because this is the first time this operator has even said this. You got in defense mode immediately when they talked about a cruise.
Wait a minute.
All right.
Wait. Why everybody wait, why is everybody confused about? They said I thought the 911 operator was a woman too. I thought the 911 operator was a man. This shit's silly.
Oh shit.
Wait. I'm confused too. Now y'all done confused me. I don't know. I don't know now. I don't know what's going on. Oh my God. Oh God. Marvin said she thought they was both men. Oh man.
See that?
Okay, so you said what?
I said, you see that? I mean, it makes you think. It makes you think that, you know, one's a male. The way the call started, okay, I can get that the dispatcher, the operator actually taking the call was a female to a degree. But then again, you know, to go back and forth, and then, it was, you know, during the phone conversation, there was a lot of scratching or moving about or, you know, stuff in the background at the same time. And it was just something to listen to, you know, definitely more than 3 times to try to get a handle on, okay, is this a man or is this a woman?
Right.
Did she just get finished waking up? And this is the reason she's got a, you know, a deep, almost masculine voice talking on the phone. Or could this be, you know, and I, you know, text you guys earlier about it because that's the way it sounded to me. Is this really a female on the phone?
Naylin said they was talking like they were BFFs, and they was like she all with this honey and baby, and I'm like, this is a 911 call.
Yes,
that was weird. That was weird to me.
That sound like y'all know each other,
right? That right? Like, do you know this thing? Yeah. Okay, let's finish this call so we can get to most admired. I saw your comment. We got you. We gonna show it to you.
He's supposed to be going on a cruise, but the cruise is not supposed to happen until August. That's what I said. I knew the cruise didn't happen yet.
Okay.
You know, that's the only thing I'm saying, because, you know, she would have told me.
Okay.
Oh gosh, honey, I feel so upset. Lord have mercy.
Well, I understand, hon. Take your time. Take your time, hon.
What he meant was,
It's just I just didn't want to wait too late and something's going on.
I understand. Hold on, I may.
And they both have families got the little puppies in there. I knocked on the door, like I said, but I ain't going back over there, baby. I don't know what's going on. But I knocked on that door, but I can hear his little. I know he got 2 small dogs, you know.
Okay.
I can hear them in the house, you know. And so I'm.
Did you want to see police when they come out or no?
You said, did I want to what?
Did you want to talk to them when they come out?
Oh, no. I mean, it's fine if I talk to them or not. I just wanted to make sure, you know, just to get a wellness check on what's going on there.
Gotcha. And
you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
But if they need to talk to me, that'll be fine.
Gotcha. Okay, so I ended the call for service, okay, and police will be out and do a wellness check as soon as possible. If anything changes, give us a call back. Hopefully they're on a whirlwind cruise and you can just be mad
Girl,
at her.
I swear I hope they are. There's so much going on, you know. And
yeah, I understand.
These
I
girls
totally
go get all this butt and stuff, baby, and then they get these men. And,
yes, ma'am.
Lord.
Yes.
See, okay.
You're talking about that girl, but
oh man. I was just about to say that. Like, why do she keep bringing that up? I don't know.
It's Queen and Queen. I agree with you 100%. He knows he effed up, And that's why all of a sudden he was like, "Oh, I'm so tired, and I'm just going through this." And then, yes, you feeling me, Queen? Yes, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this was weird, but I think this is
yes.
And then my thing is this: did you hear when she said when he asked her, like, do you want to talk to the police when they come out there? And she like, nah, I just want a wellness check. Well, how you gonna get the check if you ain't like? You should want to talk to them if they going over to the house.
Yeah, you're the one calling in.
Like, that part confused me. Like, why wouldn't you want to talk to him? Why would it be if anything, it should have been like, hell yeah, I want to talk to him.
There you go.
But that ain't what she said.
That's what made the call sound so weird to me.
It did. That was weird.
Mm-hmm.
But understand this. We was trying to figure out from the very start, when we first touched this case, we was trying to figure out who, because we got the news clip talking about somebody had, filed charges against him in I think it was May of this year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We was trying to figure out who it was. And then we found her. And we was referring to her as AB.
Mm-hmm.
But Boss ended up taking a clip off the news. Taking a clip off the news. And we had the birth date, the birth date of the person who filed this complaint against him, right? Can y'all see that? I know it's a little blurry because, like I said, he had to take a screenshot from the news. Can y'all see it?
4 days off. This is my 4 days off. I had nothing but time, baby.
So we found, because we was already on AB. We was on her. And then we found this. Screaming happy birthday. Do y'all see the date at the top? November the 26th. Let me go back. Can y'all see that? It says November the 26th. This is who supposedly was it filed the boss? What wasn't it? They filed the
restraining order.
The restraining order, yeah.
Okay. And then and y'all see it says November 26th. And then we have screaming happy birthday to my friend, my boo thing, Audi MB, on November the 26th.
Now, if anybody's wondering how we figure out or how y'all know this Audi B person, because we researched, baby.
Yep.
We look for everybody that could be attached to everybody in this case.
Yep.
And Audi B name came up,
popped out
in the residence of where James Dunmore lived.
And
that's
not
how
only
we found her.
Absolutely.
1633 Pamela Lorraine Drive.
And then not only that, Artie and James shared another address. Not just that one. Not just 1633, but they also shared another one. So the 15 years kind of stuck out to me. And I'm like, oh, then that must be her.
Yep.
Must be her. So let me tell you, because she thought we wasn't gonna find her. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. We see you.
We see you.
we see you.
Don't you know we can see you? Hold on, man. Where my dog at?
Now you see now, you done fucked up, that don't you?
We see you. So now I'm wondering, was this the person that Blue said she saw Saturday driving reckless?
Could it be?
I'm wondering, what y'all thinking?
Now, if I hope I got that screen. I think I put that screenshot in here. Let me see if I got it in here.
You see what Casamina wrote?
What'd she say?
We see that forehead.
Dang, I ain't put the other screenshot in here.
Tony, that's what I'm thinking.
Right.
Yep. Gotta be.
So it's AB, the crazy girlfriend.
Now, it was just for more confirmation, which I did not put that screenshot in here. On her page, one of, I guess, her friends said, "Hey, Audi, this is you and James."
Oh yeah.
And I did not get that screen. I don't think I got that screenshot in here. But I mean, if we need to go get it, we can. But
yeah, because
who was James? Who was James? Obviously, it's James Dunmore. Same Facebook page.
Wait, let me see if I can find it.
You don't know. She changed her name.
Salute, Marty. And salute to all of you, all 413 of you. Much love for joining us here tonight. Get it out the way. Look at that.
Y'all see her?
Yeah.
This is Miss Audi.
This is the RT or Arte?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we did some deep research. We knew who she was before even the news even started talking about her. We knew who she was.
Yeah.
As you can see, if you look at the bottom, it says cancel request. When her name was, I think it was RDMB or something like that, I submitted a friend request. And now she changed it. We thought she had a second page. Nah, ain't no second page. She just changed her name. That's why I still say cancel request right there, because I requested her friendship when her name was different. You can't run from the round table, baby.
We see
and she canceled. And she canceled it.
No. She just haven't accepted it.
Oh,
and she changed the name on it.
Yeah, she just changed her name. It would make you think that she got multiple pages. No, it ain't multiple pages. She just changed her name.
She might even know about the round table.
Yeah, she know. If she haven't know, you better ask about us, baby.
Oh, damn, they got my face. They got my face on the round table now. Oh shit.
when I say y'all, let me tell y'all something. Fire Mama was racking her brain about this. You hear me? I felt so bad. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I'm like, Fire Mama, I don't know what's going on. But that's her. That's her. Yeah. We see you. We see you. Yeah. Got her. Got her. Yeah, it's that. Yeah, it's that. So, yeah. So, again, when we go back to that call, is this the same woman that was driving reckless on Saturday? Because now what I'm thinking, was she the, like, you know, is she the reason all this popped off is what I'm asking. And just so we clear, I'm not saying she did anything to Alicia. No, I'm not saying that.
Right.
That's not where I'm at with it. We ain't got enough details to even say that. So that's not what we're saying. But if this is the girlfriend or ex-girlfriend, whatever you want to call her, why is she still passing by his house? And think about this. When you go to her, not Little Bill, y'all play too much.
Oh, no.
Called her Little Bill. You know, but I'm saying, I mean, come on now, think about it, ladies. You with your dude, right? And the ex-girlfriend pop up. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a problem. We might have a problem. So now my question is, do y'all think maybe this is what jump started this whole situation? What was she doing over there?
And could she be the one who wanted to get into Alicia's car?
See, I don't think so. I don't know, John.
Could she be the one who wanted to get into James's house?
This is what I feel. And me and 54 talked about this before we went live. Like, we know James seems to be like maybe a user.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if he was maybe using Alicia for her bread, because we know she was a boss, you understand? And he found, or she found out that he's still dealing with Audi, and she threatened to leave him. Why would he kill her? Because you still gets no money. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, you might as well just let her go. But if you still in love with Audi, and Audi say you better get rid of her. Now, let me just say this before it get out there. We're not blaming Audi for nothing.
No.
But if James is still in love with Audi, that would be the only reason I feel like he would get rid of Alicia.
Right.
That's just my opinion.
I mean, because you got to think a relationship of 15 years, that's a long time to be with one person.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then not only that, if she realized like, oh, he got somebody else, and she a boss. Don't forget about that part. Alicia is a boss. This girl driving a 2023 Mercedes, all that.
She's
all
intimidated.
That. Her feelings was hurt. Like, you ain't getting him back, baby. He didn't call him a winner.
And the funny thing that came across, that wellness call was the fact that the cousin had told her, the girlfriend, about Alicia being her cousin.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You see, so
Exactly.
she connected that dot for me to say, oh, she knows Alicia.
Yeah.
She knows of her and knows about her. Okay. All right. So there's a triangle right there. I mean, for me, that's a triangle.
If you want me back, you better get rid of her.
Somebody felt nervous enough to say, oh, I don't know whether I should make the call. Maybe I'll make it tomorrow. Here's tomorrow. No, maybe I'll make it on Tuesday. Here's Tuesday. I'll call Wednesday. Oh, okay. Well, let's get the call done.
Oh, man.
Could that have been it? Could that have been the delay as to the reason why the wellness call didn't show up earlier?
Talk, John.
That ran across my mind.
Talk, John.
You know what I mean? There's a triangle there, folks. And I'm not putting anybody in a box. That's Mecklenburg Police Department's job. They're the ones that's going to do it. You know, we're just taking a look at all the moving pieces. Who's talking about who, who's sitting with who's doing what with who. We pretty much got that on the table.
Who's riding with who?
Yeah, who's riding with who? When you got two females and one male, and it's a triangle going on, that's exactly what this business is about.
Right.
Alicia's still missing.
Mm.
You see?
Joyce, I'm with you. Said she knew, so she knew she was there.
Yeah.
I'm sure of it. I'm sure
Puts her in the neighborhood, puts her in a 15-year relationship, a restraining order after having a relationship with this dude, nearly almost, offed her.
Yeah.
And now she's still, stalking, coming around, being nosy, looking around, probably talking to the cousin too.
Yeah, you gotta think about it. Even though she wanted him away from her, but when it seems like he's moving on, she lost her mind. She lost her mind.
It happens. It definitely happens. And can
like,
you imagine?
Oh, no.
You know what I mean? I mean, imagine. Think about this: being with somebody for 15 years. It then came to an end. Maybe because sometimes it don't be over for one of the people involved in the relationship, and then you didn't see him upgrade. Come on, man! Like that hit different.
Yeah.
That hit different.
That's a punch in the stomach right there.
It really is. But I just don't understand how she knows her.
Right.
Because to me, based off of this 911 call, it sounded as if, I'm sorry I got her butt on your face, John. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, John.
No problem. I can still hear you. No problem. I can still hear you. I can still hear you. Don't worry about it.
I don't know who these people are. I don't know them, y'all.
My bad, John. But
wow, individuals, I swear.
But think about this. So in this 911 call, she admitted that she got James' number. She's sounding as if she didn't talk to the ex-girlfriend. Like, Blue know a little bit. She know man, listen, I don't know. I don't know. Something don't feel right. It don't feel right to me.
And the crazy thing is, we remember we discussed about the names.
Mm-hmm.
Like Alicia name, we went and searched like on their Facebook pages, and Alicia name is not nowhere near none of their names. It's a bunch of Utleys and other different last names. Watts is hers.
Right.
So it made us wonder, like, how is she, like, was she born into this family?
Was she a foster child? You know what I mean? I didn't know what was going on. And then I even remember we was talking, I'm like, where her mom and her daddy at? Where's Alicia's parents? You know, I hadn't heard anything from them. Did the parents come out and speak?
No, they did not.
Can I breathe now? Okay.
My bad, John.
I can breathe now. I can breathe. I got it now.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back.
So I reached out to one of Alicia's friends, and she said, you know, Alicia's mom is you know, not in good health right now. She's sick. So that may explain why we haven't heard from her mother.
Right.
And then she also said that her father had several different kids from several different other relationships. So with that being said, I feel like maybe he don't have a relationship with Alicia. That's just an assumption from what her friend told me.
Right. And that's the thing, you know, whether they do or whether they don't, she was still their daughter. You know what I mean? And so we got to pray for them too.
Absolutely.
You know, and especially her mom. Well, both of them really. But if her mom is already not doing well, this ain't making it no better.
No better.
Yeah.
And my prayers go out to their entire family, especially the mother and the father.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
They got to find out where she is.
They got to find her. She got to make us see. And she need to be brought home, because at this point it's not looking good. And I've been saying that, you know, but let me put this out there. I'm okay with being wrong. And she pop up alive.
We hoping that. We
want that.
Yeah, definitely.
But based off of the details, it ain't looking good.
It's not. It's not.
And the fact that they told us that James was found in her car with an apparent suicide attempt, that bothers me. Innocent people don't kill themselves.
Absolutely. Preach.
Or try to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that bothers me. And I'm still trying to figure out why they wanted the Audi. Where does the Audi come into play? I can't make it fit. I've been working on this timeline video, and I'm trying to, you know, I don't know where that Audi comes into play. But they did remove it.
And then they brought it back?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, they brought
it back. Brought it back.
Yep.
Brought it back. That means they screened that car for evidence, everything. And that tells me if they brought it back, they didn't find anything.
They didn't find anything.
They ain't find it. Yeah.
Right. They ain't gonna give back evidence. Not unless you don't find something.
Interesting.
So we got the car back. Got the car back. We didn't hear about anything, any of the items that were taken out of the house yet.
Right.
Nothing about that. So that's pending on the table.
Right. So, I mean, so they brought the car back, and so with that, we're to assume that they didn't find anything. I mean, is it possible that they did and was just like, look, we got what we need here, you can have the car back? Does it work like that?
I don't think it worked like that, because like if there's any evidence that point to one side or the other, they don't want that to be messed up. So I think they would keep that in their hands. And I'm not a paid detective or investigator, but I don't think they would give it back if there's evidence that can help them solve this case. That's how I see it.
Right. So then I guess the question then becomes for me, what made them take the car in the first place? You understand what I'm saying? Like, was it just because it was his vehicle, or I mean, or did they have evidence to suggest that maybe another car was needed, or you know what I mean? Because they're in that search warrant, they got it listed as murder.
We do also have to understand that they're not going to give us everything that we want to know, because they don't want to jeopardize the integrity of the case. So both of your questions are legit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, do they have any evidence?
Wait a minute. Do we have a copy of that? Of that search warrant that makes that statement? The search warrant.
The car?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. I can put it over here for you.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute, because I don't think that one's over here. Hold on. Let me see.
Because if the search warrant, I want to know how the word murder is used in the search warrant.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Then let's look at it.
Yeah.
Let's look at that.
Police are making a statement.
You gotta remember that they was quiet for a long time.
Yeah, that's a statement to me.
Yeah. Here's this one right here, John.
Okay.
Can you see it on your screen?
Yep. Detective Childers, Charlotte Mecklenburg Police Department, being duly sworn, requests that the court issues a warrant to search the person, place, vehicle, and other items described in this application, and to find and seize the property and person described in this application. There is probable cause to believe that, see attachment, constitutes evidence of a crime and the identity of the person participating in the crime.
Then it says name crime.
There it is.
Murder.
Oh,
the M word. The M word. Yeah.
Trust me.
That's why I wanted to read how were they using this. So they have probable cause of murder.
Yep.
Trust me. He's on surveillance. He ain't going nowhere. They watch him.
I'm sure they are.
Because they watch him wherever he may go, because he knows where she's at, and they know that.
Yeah.
So if they gonna watch him,
see if he go back there.
Exactly.
I see you.
Yeah.
I feel you.
And if he's smart enough, he gonna sit down.
And understand this, and I can't remember who. Oh, here it is. Is that the X car? Interesting. We know that car is listed right here, dark gray 2007 Audi with the tag number. But it don't say if it's registered to him.
If it's registered to him or not, right?
Yeah, we need to know that. That's a yeah. See, that's why I ride with y'all, man.
All right. Yeah. Is this just a section of the warrant?
Yeah, because these were screenshots that that we had to get from the news. Fire Mama actually sent me this one.
Oh, that was
It
a
was
great
so clear.
screenshot.
She had it
Yeah.
so clear. I'm like, yeah, I need that. I need that.
Yeah, salute the fire mama.
You know, but clearly they're treating this as murder.
Murder. Yep.
That's what it says. You know, I don't go against no paperwork. We need the paperwork, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just don't
That
know
helps.
where her body's at. That's it.
Yeah. It's at this point, it's just a matter of finding her. Where did he put her? You know?
Trust me. I called him. And I told him where to go look. Salute to John with his goddamn drop down on him, John ass.
Drop down on him, John.
Yeah, so you know they are treating this as a murder. Yet mainstream media, the news is still holding it as a missing person investigation.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
they're piecing together. They got to be piecing together evidence. It's had to have been found in the house. They wanted the car. They have to backtrack him through employment. They have to backtrack the girlfriend through employment, how they've known each other, how long they've known each other. If the girlfriend was the one who produced the restraining order in May, how did that come about?
Right. T. Hines said, but how can you treat this as murder with no suspects? He didn't work alone. He had help.
Right. That's why they're keeping it very quiet.
Bingo.
So, okay.
That's why they're
let's do
keeping
this.
it very quiet.
So do this. Put a 1 in the chat if you think he had help. Put a 2 in the chat if you think he did this all by his lonely.
I gotta see this. Take this comment down. Let's scroll on down.
I want to see where y'all at with it.
Majority of ones. We got a few 2s coming in.
Who would help?
Right.
You already know.
Who would have motive to help and their reason.
Shut up, John. Shut up, John.
Who would have motive to help.
Right. Got to say that.
Who was this woman who wants to get into the car? Who was this woman who wants to get into the house?
Right.
Asking about things. See, that tells me, that automatically tells me James is not the only one sitting at the table.
Interesting.
Somebody's trying to creep into this quietly behind the scenes, but that piece has been coming out on the news about this woman, female, coming about in these various different places.
Most Admired said, wait a minute.
Oh, my fault. Go ahead. My fault.
Most Admired said his sister was removing things from his house before the police ever went in his house.
James's sister?
How did you know it was his sister?
Right.
Oh, whose name is on the house? Okay, well, we know who that is.
Yeah. Okay.
We knew they were related. We didn't know if that was an aunt or cousin because they older.
Right. Would she want to get something out of the car? See?
But Alicia's car, though?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know about that.
Exactly. What would she need to get out of Alicia's car? It'd make no sense to me.
Oh, man.
See? Make no sense to me.
Shay, you said, did they search the DMV area yet? I haven't heard about them searching over there.
Well, I'm gonna call them again. Matter of fact, I'm gonna call them again tomorrow.
Yeah. Did you guys want to do speak your piece before we get up out of here?
Yeah, I mean, we got enough to hang out for a little bit, right?
Yeah, I mean, we got about another 15 minutes. Boss got to work in the morning. You know, boss need a whole.
Okay.
Boss, an old man. He need 8 hours. He need 9 hours.
Don't do me like that, Favo. Don't do me like that.
This ain't no knock on you. I need mine too. Sure. I got to be old. I'm for real now.
Yeah.
And if anybody knows where to find this paperwork, please send it to us.
Please send it to us. Please.
Yeah, that would be a big help.
For sure, we need it. Clear.
Because that's a big tip. That's a very big tip on that piece of document right there, as for probable cause for the search warrant to exist.
Right.
And there is a word on that search warrant. It's very specific. And that's key.
Yep, Charity, I got you. Yeah. And I don't know. Like this 911 call threw me, but like I said, it did give us a lot of details that I felt like helped tighten up the timeline. And that's what we wanted. You know, there was a lot of things that was still a little fuzzy. And I'm gonna be honest with you, based off of what I've already put together, and then, you know, going through this with y'all at the round table, I mean, I feel like if we can believe Blue, and that situation happened on Saturday with the girlfriend, I think that was the kickoff.
Yeah,
I really do.
Most definitely.
You know, I really do.
It definitely puts Alicia in that area at that time. She left on the 14th. The engagement was on the 16th. Saturday was the 15th. Would have been the next day to be that Saturday.
Yeah.
Them going to Bojangles on Sunday. They didn't show up. Neither did the cousin call to find out why they didn't show up, but they didn't show up.
Right.
According to the cousin.
Yeah. That's why I think it was already in motion. Whatever was happening was already in motion.
Yeah. I would definitely agree with that.
You know. And then she didn't go to work on Monday.
Right. The car sat all day Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Did not move. She going to church. She coming back from church. Car's still there. And it didn't move until after 12 a.m. the next day.
Monday night going into Tuesday.
Right.
Yep.
How would she know that?
Right. You know, she knew a lot.
Yeah.
Like I said, and she definitely helped tie up that timeline. Just a little bit more. We needed a little bit more. You know? Tony stupid. Tony said, who was that twerking on John?
I know. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't breathe there for a minute. Let me tell you, I couldn't breathe.
Y'all silly. Wait a minute. Blackberry said maybe the girlfriend called James and Watts saw the call and it started an argument. I'm leaning more toward that. Something like that. You know, she either showed up, called, maybe he both. You know what I mean? Maybe she called first, heard Alicia in the background. Y'all know how we get sometimes. Like, what? I'm on my way. Here I come. And you go, you know, especially if it was argument and, you know, he was trying to get off the phone with her or something, you know.
Yeah.
And she showed up over there.
Or maybe she was calling and calling and calling and calling. And Alicia's saying, who's that calling your phone? What's up? What's going on?
Yeah.
See?
Because she only lived 15 minutes away from them.
Yeah.
You know where she lived. she only lived about a hot 15 minutes. You know?
Because you would figure that would be an annoyance then.
Right.
You know, just think about that triangle for a second. Him getting all these phone calls, keep calling,
Right.
all in the afternoon, all in the evening. And it would be annoying to Alicia to say, well, what's going on with your phone? Who's calling you like that?
Right.
Now that could be a spawn onto an argument.
I mean, ladies, y'all know how we get sometimes.
Yep.
Some of y'all probably sitting out front of y'all man's house right now. Like, man, go home. Go home, man. You know, kick it with us at the round table. Don't be on that. Don't be on that. It's too much.
We have most admired.
What up, New Show?
Who's joining us at the table?
Hey, what's going on, most admired? Can you hear us?
The mic is open.
We can't hear you.
Can't hear you. Now the mic is closed. Now the mic is open. Try it again. Nope.
Maybe
Still no sound.
Yeah, I was about to say, try to drop down and come back.
Yeah.
Sometimes that'll work.
Clear the signal.
You know. But yeah, don't be on that. It just takes too much energy, man. It does. To be out there. Let them be. Let them go on about their business. Don't be stalking nobody. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But I really do feel like this was the jump off. I really do. I really do.
Because it's interesting how once they got the phones, the car, what, about a week or two went by, and then the release pertaining to the information about the restraining order comes out.
Right.
I said, maybe that's part of the timeline that the police were working on and decided to put that information out there. Now you got a restraining order from a previous who was with him, and his criminal background started coming out a whole lot more, and you know, and the case is being worked backwards. That's
right.
for sure.
Yeah. Interesting. Most admired back.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
what's
There
going
we
on,
go.
sis?
There we go.
Hey. My first time calling in anywhere. But
we appreciate you. Give her the floor. Give her the floor.
Okay, I'm here in Charlotte. But did you guys not hear when the family, I forgot if it was the family or the best friend, when they were speaking, they had put it out there that his sister, she was like, I don't know why the police are allowing the sister to go in and out of his house. She's been taking things out of the house. And then a day later, maybe 2 days later, that's when they put it on the news that the police had just went into the house to do a search.
Okay. I need
So
to find
what
that.
it was when they did the press conference.
Maybe I
forgot
missed
what.
that part.
Yeah, it was during the press conference. But it was a young lady speaking, and she was saying that she was upset because she was saying his sister was allowed to go in and out of the house. She had been in a few times, taking things out of his house, and the police never went in. And I guess that's when, you know, since they had put that information out there, that's when the police decided to go in and start collecting evidence. And then that's when we started hearing things about it was a casing found in front of his in his front yard and all of that or whatever. But I'm now thinking the family is thinking it was his sister, but maybe it was the ex-girlfriend going in and out of that house.
Right. Oh man.
Yeah, that's a week later.
Yeah.
On the 23rd. On the 23rd. That's what that search warrant date is, if I'm not mistaken.
On the 23rd of what? July?
Yeah.
No,
That's Sunday.
This was about well, whenever they held the press conference, it was a few days or a day or so after that press conference that the family did, and they were upset because the police would not go in his house and do a search. They were
Right.
asking them to. They
Right.
weren't giving them any information on what was going on. It was as if they weren't looking, well enough, and that's what they were upset about.
That's what they
But
were
I
mad
want
about.
to
Right.
say, yeah.
Okay. Let me just
I
do
wanna-
this real quick.
I'm sorry.
Excuse me. It was the 26th. 7/26. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
7/26.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, I had COVID last week, so I was kind of in and out of it. But if I'm not mistaken, that was the last week is when I saw that the police went in and started doing a search. I feel, and this is just my opinion, I feel they are doctoring those dates on there to make it look like they've had all of this stuff in motion. But like I said, they would have put it on the news that the police have been searching, had gone into the house to do a search prior to the family putting that information about the supposed sister going in and out of his house a few times. And like I said, this was just last week, if I'm not mistaken, maybe I caught COVID last Thursday. So I want to say probably Saturday or Sunday is when I saw on the news that for the first time that the police started going inside of the house searching.
Right. I mean, unless there was more than one search warrant, because that one right there is dated on the 26th.
Right.
And that was the application for the search warrant.
Right.
But then I got another question though too for you. When I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna find it. But when you were saying that they were on there talking about, the sister going in and out, what made them think sister? You understand what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Did they ask? I mean, did somebody walk up to her and say, ask who they were, and they like, that's my brother, type of thing? But I mean,
now that part I don't.
Point, you brought up a good question. Could that had been the ex? You understand what I mean?
Yes. That's why I said, now that I heard that the ex had lived there for 15 years, obviously she would still have keys, or could still have keys to his house.
Right.
So whatever happened, I don't think it was again, my opinion, I don't think it was the sister. I think it was that ex. I need to know what school the ex went to, and then I'll know which direction of people to go asking to get some information from. Okay.
Can you email me so I can email it to you?
I had emailed you before about the other oh my God, what's the young lady's name? Cabo. Oh my God, I hate that. I forgot her name. The Cabo group. Yes. We were talking about that.
Okay.
And I was getting some information because my cousin is best friends with one of her cousins. So I was trying to get you some information from that that.
Okay.
So I had emailed you prior too, but it's not under the most admired name. It's under my real name.
See, that's what be throwing me. I'll be in my email looking for most admired. Like I can't find it.
I have put most admired in the subject though. Just so you'll know who I am, but my real name starts with a J. I just don't want to say it.
Oh yeah, no, I don't want you to say it. No, you good. No, you good. But I mean, you you definitely bring up an interesting point, because if with them saying sister, what we do know for sure is that it was a woman. But at this point, we don't know what woman, which woman.
Right. And I'm thinking that the family was, whoever was speaking. I'm not sure if it was Alicia's sister or Alicia's best friend when she got up there. And I said, that's what sparked the police to say, okay, well, let us start going in his home searching, because they don't put it out here that somebody else been in the house before we have. And it was already, because the press, if I'm not mistaken, the press conference happened at the beginning of August.
Okay.
Like around the 1st or 2nd, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on the dates. But it just, if I'm not mistaken, I think that press conference happened about 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
It could have been the end of July. I don't know, but it either way it go, it's still, the police didn't go in and start searching until the family had put that info about the supposed sister going in and out of that house before they had ever went in.
Timing is everything.
Because they were saying that they couldn't understand why the police wouldn't go in and do a search of the house, because they knew that she was there prior to her being missing.
Right. Wait a minute.
They're upset. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you're okay. T. Hines is telling me to read the comments.
Oh, I can't see any comments.
I don't know. My bad. Chef, what you say? Y'all 15 years over a few months.
Yeah. Did you guys get the name of who filed that police report?
Of who found the police report?
Who filed the police report?
Well, I mean, if you're talking about this 911 call, it was made back when.
No. I'm saying I'm sorry, I said it wrong. The restraining order.
Oh, yeah, we just showed her to you.
Oh, okay. So it was her. Okay.
Yep, it's her.
Okay.
Yep, it's her. You know. Okay. So we know she's the one, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But now, I mean, I want to know who was going in and out the house. I'm stuck on that.
If you go back and watch the press conference that the family did, you'll hear them say they were upset. You'll hear them say, I don't know why they allowed his sister was allowed to go in and out of the house quite a few times, and the police hadn't gone in there to collect. Why are they allowing her to go in? It was something like that, but I know they said sister. But again, like I said, I'm saying supposed sister because now I'm thinking it could have been the ex.
Right. Because that's a possibility. You got me thinking now. That's definitely a possibility. T. Hines said the police couldn't do a search before because the house is not in his name. So how does that work? So how would that work? If the house is not in his name, they know he lives there, but the house is not in his name. I mean, so are you saying that they would have to get permission by the owner?
They should. I don't think they need permission from the owner to get a search. If they had information of that being that girl's last location, I don't see why they would need permission to go. That's the whole point of getting a search warrant, right?
Yeah, you would have to have police would have to have probable cause, a justifiable situation to do a search and seizure, and they have to get it signed off by a court.
Okay, see, that's why I want y'all to go back and listen to that press conference, because during that press conference, it sounded like they had probable cause. And I know it was last week when they first showed on the news. Police finally, I said then, oh, they finally going in there to do a search on the house now because the family don't put it out there that the sister, supposed sister, had went in there a few times and had been taking things out of the house.
Okay, so you've got 2 weeks. 2 weeks would bring us to July 30th. That would have been Sunday, between Saturday and Sunday that weekend. You're talking about the press conference that just the family was there. Mecklenburg police wasn't there, right?
It was the one that the family held. Yeah.
The family held, right. Okay, so let's put it on the 29th. That would be July 29th. That would have been a Saturday. Saturday going into a Sunday. I'll be fair about it.
Okay. Well, to me, in my head, to me, from what I saw last week, could have been the earlier part of last week. From what I saw, the earlier part of last week is when the first time it seemed like that was the first time that the police had went in there. It still took too long to go in there.
Right.
That's my whole point.
Yeah, because it damn sure gives them a big open window of time for anything to have been compromised from the time that they picked him up.
Absolutely.
Which was, on the 18th, 16, 17, 18. They called it in on the 19th.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Now take a look at from the 19th all the way to the 29th. And I'm giving them until the 29th. I mean, that's plenty of time.
Right.
And
if that occurred, that's not good. That's not good at all.
Exactly. That's why I had to call in and say something, because I'm like, I know last week, the earlier part of last week, which is the beginning of August, is when they had on the news showing the police going inside his home.
I'm gonna put that on the timeline.
Yeah, definitely. That's a very good point.
That's got to go on there. Because that's a long time. That's
it is. It is to compromise anything that may have happened in the house. Even compromises anything that could have happened in a car. Plenty of time to revamp whatever may have been done, if it was done at all.
Yeah. Now the family didn't say anything about the car. But I know the young lady that was speaking and that brought that up, she said the sister, supposed sister, had been going inside the house, going inside, in and out of the house a few times, removing things. I don't know the exact verbiage that she used, but
we'll find it.
That's the gist of it.
Yeah, we'll find it. I saw it. I just don't remember that part.
That was the main thing. That was the only thing that really stuck out to me and that I remembered, because I was like, wow, a week later or a few days later is when they had it on the news.
Right.
Showing the police going in and out of the house. And I said to myself then, oh, they only started going in the house because the family don't put that out there.
Right.
That they allow somebody else to go in and compromise the house, or evidence that they should have been collecting.
Right.
Okay. Give me 1 second, baby.
Yeah. I mean, well, you definitely, we'll find it. we gonna find that because we need that.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get you some more information. Like I said, if I could, if I knew, and then the Susie Q thing down here in Charlotte, that's what we say when we, like, if I'm talking to one of my friends, I'd be like, if I'm talking about myself and I don't really want to say it's myself that I'm talking about, I'd be like, oh, Susie Q. And or if I, just to keep from somebody being, whoever's trying to be nosy. So if she changed her name to Susie Q, that means somebody is trying to be nosy and
And
she
we
don't
done
want
found
nobody to know. Yeah,
it. Yeah, we done
right.
found it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just a little saying that we say. Well, most people. I've been here all my life, so I've always heard that, and that's what it's always been used for.
I wanted to ask you a question. What did you think about that 911 call, that wellness call that we played tonight?
I believe the cousin, and the reason why I say that is because I don't know if it's a man or a woman though, but the way that they were singing it, that was the other thing that I kept making a comment on when she asked about the dispatch asked about the vacation. You sure they're not on the vacation? And
Right.
they said, oh yeah, see, that's what I was saying. I'm thinking she's saying that's what she was saying to herself. I thought about that. That's what I was saying. I thought about
Oh,
that. But you know, not actually saying that she said it on the call with dispatch, but she said it to herself or they. I'm gonna say that
right.
because I don't know if it's a man or woman.
Right.
They said it to themselves, you know, just saying it in that manner, not actually saying that, oh, they had already mentioned it to dispatch before
Mhm.
prior to or anything like that. Just saying, yeah, see, that's what I thought. That's what I was thinking
Like I
about. But
thought, yeah, like I thought about that. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Like she had to, try to figure out like, wait, oh, it's in August. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
mm-hmm,
Right. Right.
mm-hmm,
yeah,
mm-hmm.
I see what you're saying.
And then the cousin was saying, or yeah, they were saying that they had rode by. So to me, it sounds like she lived near James.
Hey, TY.
James's house is in eye view of where they live at.
Right. Yeah, because it's I mean, literally, I mean, like 2 houses down, across the street.
Right across the street.
Mm-hmm,
Right across the street.
mm-hmm. And they also said, if I'm not mistaken, if I heard them right, that Sunday they saw the two of them together that Sunday morning when they
Right.
were going out to church,
Yeah.
Right.
and that was the last time they had seen Alicia.
Yeah, that was it. Sunday morning. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah,
Because
so
the next thing we hear them say is that they saw the car after they had came back from church, and it sat all day.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
It didn't move.
Yeah.
So if that car sat all day, then was that the time that the other car was used?
Right. Well, the Audi?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, possibly. But that's not mentioned. It was just Alicia's car that was mentioned. Her car sat all day. But then again, it does play into the fact, well, what about the Audi? Was the Audi at the house at that time?
Yeah, see, that would have been my question. And then I want to say, as far as dispatch, now I do know and I do have a cousin that worked for 911 over sheriff's department and dispatch. So I can I don't know if she'll give me any information, but I'll ask. I don't mind asking.
I know, right? Asking you shall receive.
Right. You can only tell me yes or no.
That's it.
But some of the dispatch, when you do call 911, they do talk to you like they know you. So that them talking to each other like they know each other, that didn't throw me off, because I'm accustomed to that. Some of them do talk like that. They're friendly like that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it didn't throw me off. Them talking to each other as if they knew. Now I could be wrong, but
right,
it didn't raise any concern to me, because I've called her a few times, and even when my daughter was younger, they would talk to her, and when she would dial 911 playing on the phone. So I mean, that's just it just didn't raise any concern to me, or throw a red flag out there to me to hear them talking like that to one another.
Right. I mean, since you're, out of, you said Charlotte
Yes,
in
sir.
that area. Okay. What, if any experience with the Mecklenburg Police Department, if any, good, bad, ugly, are they exceptional? Do they have some issues? Do they,
Right.
They're not exceptional.
Okay.
They're not exceptional. There's been some issues, but not that many, and not like, to me, hearing the family speaking and how angry they were with the Mecklenburg department,
Right.
it's not a surprise, but it was a surprise, if that makes sense, because you don't hear it too often. Well, I haven't heard it too often. Let me say it like that.
Yeah. Did it give
I
you the
haven't.
impression in some way that that they possibly dragged their feet on this one?
I was about to say drop the ball. Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. They dropped the ball on this one.
Okay.
And then I was gonna say too. I live maybe less than 10 minutes away from North Lake Mall, and the other mall that's Concord Mills Mall. I'm less than 5 minutes away from there, so I'm in between both malls.
Mm-hmm.
It was a lot of woods out in this area, and then where North Lake Mall is, you just leave out the mall parking lot and you can jump on the highway going either way. If you go north, I think it's north, you're going towards the area of Huntersville, which is also considered the country. Where I'm at used to be country.
Right.
But everything's changing around here. So if it's a lot of hiding spaces if you know Charlotte well, and it's particularly in this area. So yeah, you can just jump right on 85 and be in Huntersville, or go towards Gastonia, going the other way, 85 south, going towards Gastonia. But coming out the mall, I'm just saying, it's a lot of woods out here to do if you wanted to get rid of something.
Right. And my last question, and it was just on my mind about the DMV. When they located him at the DMV in her car by himself the very first time, and then came back and then located him again, and he was unresponsive. What were your thoughts about that part of the case at that time?
The DMV, I'm not too familiar with that area, but when I heard that part, I felt like he was on the run. That's just my honest opinion. I felt like he was on the run, and because I was saying, okay, well, maybe he was driving. My kid's father and I was speaking about this, and I came up with maybe he was driving to get away from the house, or to do something in between that area, because it's not. I think I want to say from here to the DMV where he was found is probably 45, maybe longer.
Yeah.
Hour drive or something like that. A little over an hour or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like
and
an
again,
hour.
it's a lot of woods. Yeah, about an hour drive. It's a lot of woods going towards that area. I'm not too familiar with it, but I know it's. I would consider that going to the country as well.
Right.
So it's, you got a lot of woods in that area. It's a lot of space to get rid of things. And then he got tired, pulled over, trying to contemplate, or he was trying to off himself.
Yeah.
They interrupted, and then they saw that he was still there, or somebody at the DMV saw that the car was still sitting there, so they called the police back, and that's when they found him unresponsive. He had taken something.
Right. He did. And I told Boss and them, I'm like, I think he ingested something, And one of the things that we also found in the report, it said that they found him at night. That threw me. Because remember, we was thinking maybe first thing in the morning, which is why his car probably stood out. But what if it was after hours?
Yeah, I thought it was after hours as well. Yeah. That's why I said maybe somebody from the DMV called, or somebody in that area called the first time that they came out there. Hey, it's the car that's been sitting out here. Nobody got out. Blah blah blah. And then when they saw it still sitting there, and he came back, oh yeah, maybe he told them. This is what I said. Maybe he told the police when they came out the first time. Oh yeah, I'm on my way to Fayetteville, or I'm on my way to wherever. And I got sleepy, so I had to pull over and take a rest, and that's why they left him alone the first time.
Right. Yeah, because we have to keep in mind that they approached him twice. But when they finally got him, they said in this report, it says at night. That Tuesday at night. So I took that to mean, nighttime.
After 5.
After hours.
After hours.
Yep, after hours. So.
Yeah, because if DMV is closed, what would he be doing sitting in the parking lot?
Right. So I'm thinking maybe they got off 5 o'clock. Leaving out of there, hey, this car is still sitting here.
Right.
Or police drove by and said, hey, the car is still sitting here. Let me go ask them, let them know everybody else is leaving. And then that's,
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So we definitely wanted to come in and break down this 911 call to figure out, exactly what we were being told. I know I seen somebody come in asking to play the 911 call again, but I got it on my page. Like if you go to my page, you can watch the whole thing straight through, because we was chopping and screwing it in this right here. So, you know what I mean? We was trying to get an understanding of what we were hearing.
Yeah, so, like I said, the call didn't throw me off the way that they were talking to one another. That didn't, throw any red flags to me, because like I said, I've known them to talk like that. We are considered the South. We are in the South, so everybody's friendly for the most part.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I do. I definitely feel that.
But if I could get the high school, I'm gonna try to get on Facebook. If I can get the high school of the girl, I can try to dig around and get some information, and I'll email it to you.
Oh, okay. And I believe I have it. That's why I'm saying I would have to send you the report.
Okay. I'll send you an email and put it in the subject that I'm most admire.
Okay, please. Yeah, please do. Then I know. Yeah, then I know. But we appreciate you coming up, baby.
Not a problem. I appreciate everything that you've been doing. I've been watching you since Kanika Jenkins.
Oh man, you've been riding.
Yeah,
you've been riding. I appreciate that.
I've been in and out.
Yes, I just want the details. Show my people. Let me show my people the details. We're trying to figure out what happened here.
Yes, ma'am.
But
all right. Well, I will send you an email.
Okay. All right. I appreciate it. Okay.
All right. You guys have a good night.
Yes, you too. Thank you so much for coming up on the panel and talk with us.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Yeah, I appreciate y'all coming out riding with us tonight, man. You know, I hope y'all learned something. Because, you know, this Saturday night, y'all could have been doing anything else. Y'all could have been doing something. Y'all in here riding with us. That's love, baby. That's love. We appreciate y'all. But yeah, we're gonna get on up out of here and you know, wait for the more details. You know? And when we get them, we're gonna bring them to y'all.
Most definitely. I think you know, we should have a few more pieces to click in somewhere in the coming week. Something is going to turn. Another piece of information is going to come in. May change the game.
Yeah.
Entirely.
Yeah. I'm just praying they find her. You know, just make us see. You know, make us see, so we can bring her home. That's it. You know, for her family. You know, her family wants her back. And I don't know what they got going on with him, but it don't seem, because we checking. He's not locked up yet. We checking for him.
Yeah, that's right.
So he's still out here amongst us. That's crazy to me. It is. It's crazy. But much love to everybody in the chat. Nothing but good energy. Yeah, nothing but good energy. Nothing but love. It's a safe zone over here. You know? Come and talk your piece. That's it. You know, that's it. But fellas, y'all got anything before we get up out of here?
We will catch you at the next Roundtable React.
Y'all be easy.
Boss said y'all be easy. And we out of here, y'all. We riding, baby.
Go.
Yeah, we got it bumping.
You need to disconnect that cable, cause if you want the truth, we at the round table. We give it real when the mothers ain't able. That's what it is when we at the round table.